Hey everyone, it's Hayes and welcome to Assemble with Care. It looks cute. I didn't think it would start immediately, but basically you assemble things like that. Isn't that cool? It's a cool way to open it. I didn't think it was going to start just yet. Yeah, you want me to... Oh, put these in. I've never used one of these before. There? I see. Go in. There we go. Whether or not I have the sound on or the sound is a little bit loud, I'm going to turn it down slightly. Hope this isn't copyrighted. Assemble with Care, new chapter added. I love the style of this. So anyway, as you all know, I kind of like cozy, cutesy
After a year on the
game.
road, I thought I'd get tired of traveling. The endless clatter of railways, highways, and everything in between.
As I was saying, sorry Maria, I saw this game on Steam, I was like, oh that looks super duper cool and cute, and I didn't think it was going to load up yet. I hadn't finished. Usually with Coral Island it takes like a good 5 minutes to actually load the game up before I actually start playing. So okay, but this game looked intriguing and cute. I know a lot of games are similar to this, like the unpacking game, but I've never personally played any of them. So I thought it could be cute and fun, and let's see what happens with Maria apparently.
But as my train pulled into the station at Bellariva, I felt every bit as excited as the first day of my journey.
I love this art style. It's like kind of like watercolor sort of.
A whole year. It felt like a lifetime. The places I'd seen, the people I'd met, of course, the forgotten treasures I'd given a new lease of life along the way. I'm a restorer by trade. Bringing our most beloved possessions back to life is what I love to do. I'd been traveling for months, working my way from one town to the next, fixing everything from family heirlooms to VCRs.
She must have been away for a while. God, how many people are in these towns? It's like, is it gonna be like, I really like small American towns where all the murders happen. Oh, they always sound like so much fun.
Bellariva was my chance to take a break. Unfortunately, that would have to wait until after I'd unpacked.
Of course, of course. Actually, unpacking is my favourite thing about... Packing and unpacking is my favourite thing about holidays. Can I rotate this? Oh, I can. Click on the clasps to open them. Mate, I need to get back round to the clasps. No, I had them! Stay. 1, 2... Ooh, look at my sunglasses.
I picked up these sunglasses on my last stop. Hopefully I'm cool enough to pull them off.
I think the colour suits you. Are these earrings? Just one earring? I'll do
I saw a guitarist wearing these at a show once. Rock and roll repair woman, at your service.
Your passport? Aren't you still in America? Do you need a passport? Is this a jewellery box?
The tools of my trade.
Oh,
no hope of restoring things without these.
These your worker dungarees?
Looking forward to taking more close-ups of my fingers with this.
Brush.
My parents took this after I made my first repair. Seems like a lifetime ago.
I love that she has a picture of herself. I used to go to this drama group when I was a teenager, and there was a boy there. And on his phone wallpaper was a picture of himself, and I was just like, I love it. He was the most narcissistic person I've ever met, but I was like, all power to you. Like everyone else had like pictures of the friends, the family, if they had a boyfriend or a girlfriend, maybe a family pet. So, like a TV character, like, no, myself. Legendary.
I'll hand these out once I'm settled in. Fingers crossed they get me some work.
Oh my god, we did it. I'm so proud of myself.
Nice.
Finally, I'd made it to Bellariva. I'd come for the food festival, taking
it's
place
gonna be
in a few
food?
days' time. After living off TV dinners and instant ramen for the last few months, I was craving a decent meal.
I love instant ramen.
Of course, I'd need to earn enough money to pay for it, so I figured I'd head out the next day and find some work.
Let's go!
My parents never wanted me to go. They wanted me to stay in their shop and have a simple, stationary life. I knew there was a world out there, beyond the four walls of our antique store, that I had to be a part of.
I mean, I'm astounded you can live with, like, on that suitcase there wasn't much, like, amount you can live with, because it could never be me.
I daydreamed constantly about the weird and wonderful places each of our antiques came from. I loved figuring out their stories, revealing the memories hidden beneath the screws and wires. My story in Bellariva began with a little girl, and a voice she was longing to hear.
Like that has a story with it. I wasn't sure what to expect in terms of this one? Yeah. Oh, it's like a Walkman sort of thing. I've never used one in my life.
It was my first morning in Bellariva, and I couldn't wait to leave my hotel and explore. It was a quiet town, its streets and alleyways basking peacefully in the hot morning sun. In the main square, meanwhile, preparations were underway for the festival in a few days' time.
Bet you any money the game will end at the festival. The festival will be the last time.
As I handed out my flyers, I wondered what the people of Bellariva would need me to fix. So far, everything here seemed perfect. I was starting to worry I'd made a mistake when I felt someone tapping me on the back.
Hi, I'm Izzy. Do you know how to fix things?
Aw, she sounds adorable.
It was a little girl, maybe 7 years old, who must have gotten hold of one of my flyers. She rummaged around in her backpack until she hauled out a battered red cassette deck.
My tape is broken and I can't make it work anymore.
So I thought it was set in America. The main character sounds American, but she sounds aggressively British.
I tried to fix it myself, but there's this metal thing in the way. Can you try?
Sure can. I actually quite like fixing things. Not like this. Can I just... No, I want to put it down. Instructions would be nice. So unscrew it. That's what it's telling me to do. Oh, that's cool. I just like moved the
Aha! Those batteries look like they need replacing. Luckily, I have some spares.
Thank God. The metal thing in the way. I thought there was like something weird that I got. I didn't know. It was just a screw. There we go. Back in. No, that was right. Oh, I like that. You can't see it, but I'm just moving the mouse across. And then I put it back there because we need to... Oh, I haven't done this in ages.
Why did you do that?
Oh, that
Did you
was
do
great.
that? I didn't see.
That's so sweet. Now back around. Ah! Oh my god. Like that. Like that. Thank you. Power? As the music box plays, we hear a woman sing along.
If I sit by your side and hold you so.
Is that her
When it
mum or
finished,
something?
Izzy picked up the tape deck and tucked it carefully into her backpack.
Thanks, Maria. You're the best person at fixing things ever.
No problem. Who was that singing? They're very good.
It's my mum.
Oh.
She's not here anymore.
Izzy trailed off. It was the kind of silence a cassette tape would never be enough to fill.
That's so sad.
When Izzy's friends called for her, she dug deep into her pockets, looking for something to pay me with. Eventually, she produced a grand total of a stick of gum, 3 mismatched buttons, and a yo-yo.
I'll take the yo-yo.
I usually preferred a check, but Izzy looked so serious, I wrote out a full receipt. She seemed like a happy kid, but beneath it all, part of her life had been shattered.
Oh, I feel so bad for her.
A part I wouldn't be able to fix.
Don't do this to me, game, okay? Don't do it. We're in chapter 2. How many chapters are there? 10. Just out of curiosity. I think... Oh, there's 11. Oh, there was more than I expected. Shattered. I am shattered. I'm so tired. It's been so warm here. It's just right now.
My first repair complete, I spent the rest of the day doing small jobs in and around the square.
Shush. As I was saying, I know I'm wearing like a thick cardigan now, but it's becoming so warm at night here that I can't sleep very well. Honestly, it seems cooler during the day. I might have to have a nap or something. I don't nap. So.
I was exhausted when I got back to my hotel and found a message asking me to make one more visit.
Sure can, what do you need?
The address led me to a quaint little house, a stone's throw from the beach. Bathed in the evening light, it looked beautiful, in spite of its flaking paintwork and chipped tiles. The front door was opened by a harried-looking man, still dressed from a long day at the office.
Are you Maria? My name's Joseph. I'm Isabel's father.
I like how he looks, what the style of it conveys. It's really interesting.
I'm so sorry she bothered you this morning. Please, come in. I'd like to settle up properly.
On the mantelpiece, I saw the remains of a broken statue. Without thinking, I picked up a fragment.
I'm glad we fixed the cassette, but could the dad not put batteries in? Is he incapable?
Ah, my father's statue. What's left of it, at least. Yet another way I'd have disappointed him.
Oh my god, no.
It survived 100 years in this family. But 5 minutes with Isabel and... Do you think you can salvage it?
Sure, why not? Just get a bit of glue. I do genuinely do most of the repairs. This is the base. Most of the
Will you be able to see the glue
repairs,
afterwards?
definitely.
I don't want people seeing the cracks.
I'll try my best, mate. If I put it like this-ish. Like this. There we go. Like that. Ah! And then, which piece comes next? This is the other leg bit, right? I think I want to tilt it a bit more. This glue is great. No. Whatever it is, I need some. Get that.
Sometimes I think my daughter should come with a warning label.
The noise it makes when you stick it back down is a bit disturbing. Put some more glue on. There we go. Put that here. And then... Ah! Then this arm. No. This arm. Yep. And then we go around here. Then just the decapitation we gotta sort out. I love that word. I also love the word defenestration, which means to throw someone out of a window.
Is this glue really strong enough to hold everything together?
Seems so, mate. You know, use your eyes.
Thank you, Maria.
Use your best judgment.
It looks as perfect as it ever did.
It's no problem.
My father wanted me to make something of myself. He didn't have time for anything less.
Why are all parents like this?
As Joseph put the statue back on the shelf, it nudged against the family portrait stood proudly next to it. So he was Bellariva's mayor,
Oh.
and that was Izzy's
Oh
mom.
my god, I love her hair.
They must both miss her so much.
Sorry. I'm a little tired. I've been working late getting things sorted for the festival. There's only a few days to go. Looks like I'll be working late. Again?
Don't worry, I'll make tea.
When I told my parents I wanted to leave, they always found an excuse to be busy, to avoid talking about it. I guess keeping themselves occupied was their way of pretending it wasn't happening. Joseph's work must have been taking up so much of his time. But maybe that was what he wanted. I just hoped he was finding enough time for Izzy, too.
I'm sure he is. Don't worry about it, don't worry about it. Oh, we're flying through this. Chapter 12. How many chapters are there? I'm disconnected. I've never used one
My
of these
second
phones.
day in Bellariva dawned bright and clear. Another beautiful sunny morning. Walking into town, I passed cafes overflowing with customers cradling their morning coffees. I stopped, breathing in the smell of roasted coffee beans and freshly baked pastries.
My town is so rubbish we don't even have a cafe. That's how bad my town is. There's nothing here.
I was about to go inside when the owner of Carmen's, the cafe next door, stopped me.
Hello, Maria? Were you here yesterday handing out flyers? I have a job for you.
Why is everyone but Maria British?
Her place was petite, tucked between its competitors as if hoping they wouldn't notice. Judging by the empty tables inside, though, her potential customers hadn't noticed it either.
I love the word petite. I like makes me laugh. I was reading this book the other day and it was a romance book and the author was describing the female lead and the author was like, she had a small petite body, and I was like, mate, they mean the same thing. Petite is just French for small. Oh, I thought it was hilarious.
It's a bit slow today, but we're just getting started. I'm sure it'll pick up soon.
As Carmen chatted, she walked over to the counter and returned with an old rotary phone.
I love everyone talking in this game. I really like the voice acting.
At least I've got plenty of time to practice my recipe for the festival. It's a new special I've been working on. I was hoping to call my sister for some, seasoning tips, but it won't connect.
Why are we being sketchy about seasoning?
Can you see if you can figure out what's wrong?
Sure can, mate. Never touched one of these in my life, though. So I already seem to know what the problem is if I've got one of these. Right, is it underneath? It is underneath. Like I said, never touched one of these in my life, so I do.
Obviously, we'd normally be much busier than this.
Obviously. Clearly. Yeah. I didn't realise you unscrewed on the bottom. Oh. Keep pressing the wrong thing. My apologies. Going so far with the mouse, it keeps going off the mouse pad. Go up. Up. Done. Off. Oh, wow.
You can fix it, can't you?
I have no
can't afford
idea.
to replace it.
I'm sure I can, but I don't actually know what I'm doing. I was going to flip it over first, but... Off. Off. Get off. Off. Oh. And how do I... Click the Y and drag the toolbox to detach it. Oh. What do I do with... So this... Oh, I just need to get rid of that, don't I? I was going to say there's no connection. It needs both purple things. So phone goes to phone. And alarm. Nope. Goes to alarm.
Looks like this new circuit board is all hooked up.
Pretty sure they don't work like that. But, you know. I'll let you have it. Since it's just the video game. And then you back on. And then we're gonna... I do like how it plays. It's very, very smooth. I think they could have very easily accidentally made it complicated. But it's very nice. A lot of thought was gone into it. I do like it. No! What did you do that for? Is there something wrong with this now? What is this for? Did that go in the middle?
5 minutes later.
Oh, I see. I took it apart because I couldn't. I was like, this looks new, so why would I replace it? This looks. It's because one of these broke and I didn't even. Oh, I get. God, this is what you get for not observing properly, Hayes. Leave. Then this. No. Stay there. This. Leave. I don't know what it is. It's because I've never used one of these phones. Boom. Nope. There we go. Thank you. And then you. Back. You. Perfect. Perfect. Then we go to the back and then stay. Doesn't always register the click when I put it back down. A little annoying, but that's fine. We'll get used to it. Go back in. Sorry if you hear the sounds of the mouse. It's like pulling on the monitor stand slightly because I'm having to move it quite a bit to get the screen to go back in, but I quite like the mechanic. It's done. Woo. I'll just be more
When I
observant
handed the
next
phone
time.
back to Carmen, she seemed almost reluctant to take it from me.
I can leave with it if you like, Carmen.
So it's all working now, is it? I don't have to leave it to dry or let it cool down?
Nope, it's ready to go. It'll be ringing off the hook in no time.
Leave it to dry.
That's if I can pay my phone bill anyway. And the rent and the suppliers. Anyway, take a seat and I'll be right with you. Your coffee's on the house.
Oh, thanks.
I sat at one of the empty tables, while at the counter, Carmen had started dialing the phone.
Hello! How's my favourite sister doing today?
I'm alright.
As she talked, Carmen became more and more tense. This didn't seem like a call for some cooking advice.
I mean, did you think it was before from how sketchy she was about it?
I know I still owe you from last time, but I can't afford to take part in the festival if I don't pay.
I could almost feel the eye roll at the other end of the line.
You don't need to be here, though. Can't you just put the check in the post?
When the call ended, Carmen brought me my coffee, her hands trembling.
Sorry about that. My sister's decided to fly in for a visit. Oh God, I have to get ready. Actually, I might have another job for you. Can you come by tomorrow?
Sure thing. Got nothing else to do.
The next day, I'd promised Carmen I'd return to help her get the cafe ready for her sister's arrival.
Okay, is she paying you for this?
I was about to set out when I received an unexpected call from my hotel's reception desk. Apparently, another guest had asked for me by name.
Ooh.
Curious,
I took the creaking elevator up to the top floor and made my way to the room number they'd given. I knocked.
Are you here about the camera? It's about time.
Oh my god, don't be so rude, Helena. Also, why did the hotel give out my name and stuff? Isn't that like against like the privacy rules?
The woman in front of me was immaculate. Not a hair out of place or a crease to be seen.
My sister tells me you know how to fix things. I'd usually go to an expert, of course, but in this town...
I am an expert, how dare you, Helena?
So this was Carmen's sister? The two of them couldn't have been more different.
Well, I prefer Carmen. Much nicer.
Inside her room, I saw a beautiful reflex camera. Any professional photographer's dream.
The viewfinder is completely dark. I can't see anything through it at all. I assume you can figure out what's wrong?
Can try if you stop talking to me like that, Helena. Gosh. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, I just wanted to rotate it. Well, there's only 2 screws, so I guess we'll be unscrewing things. Oh, it came with instructions. If it came with instructions, why couldn't you do it? Go on, out, off you go. Can I... Oh, don't do it upside down. Okay, maybe do it upside down.
I don't suppose you've fixed anything this valuable before.
Shh. Get rid of you. Put you in.
If I used the screwdriver, I could adjust the angle of the mirror.
Oh, I see. No, put it back in. No, that's the wrong way, Hayes. Ah! Like this. Yeah, and it's going out through there and you look through it. I don't know anything about cameras. I think that's fine, but what's this for? I think it's fine, but I just don't know what it's for. Let me look at this. Yeah, we got it the right way. Yeah. Yeah. I'm happy with that. Put you back on the front. Don't know what the other bit's for, but that's fine. I'll just leave it. Nobody needs to know.
Perfect. Now the viewfinder should be working.
Put this one back in. Boom.
Looks like something is still missing.
Yeah, I just don't know where it... Right, well, let's unscrew the top then. You, here. Not that. Where does it go? Go there. It's film, right? But I don't...
You need the manual.
You're so rude. I can't see any of it on here. Hold on. There was on here. Not that one. Oh wait, yeah, a space for... No, there was like a space for film. So maybe go in here. Ha 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 ha. No, put it on the... Leave. Thank you. Thank you. God, Helena!
I think I've missed a screw somehow.
I haven't finished! Leave me alone!
I felt a pang of envy as I handed
Don't
the
like
camera to Helena. I put my disposable to shame.
Well, don't listen to her, Marie. She was horrible. We don't need that. Absolutely not.
I picked it up on my first trip to Paris.
of course.
It's a 1958 limited edition, the first of its kind. It cost me 3 months' salary, but it was worth it.
I hope so. How much your salary is.
I had no idea what 3 months' salary meant to Helena, but I was pretty sure it was more than I could afford. It was strange, really, that we were even staying in the same hotel. I'd picked this place because it was cheap and cheerful, but surely she could afford somewhere better?
I'm assuming it's because there wasn't much left as she came suddenly. But I
She
don't know.
took some test shots, fiddling with the camera settings until she was absolutely satisfied.
This work is immaculate. At least there's one person in this town who knows what they're doing.
I don't like you, Helena.
Sending you to me might be the first thing Carmen's actually gotten right.
I wondered why
Thanks.
Helena had bothered coming if she thought so little of her sister.
I hear nothing from her for weeks, and then when she finally does call me, all she wants is money. If she thinks I'm lending her another penny, she'll have to convince me it's not a total waste of time.
Alright, Helena.
That didn't sound good. If Hurricane Helena was about to hit, I hoped Carmen was ready.
Oh, I don't like her. In the slightest. No way. But anyway, we've done 5 chapters, and since there's 13 and a mystery star, I think that's a good place to leave it, but I'm going to play some more immediately because I am having fun. So let us know what you think so far, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!